Welcome back, everyone, to Viral Snap. I'm Zoe Finch, and I am just buzzing today.
And I'm Ethan Haze, ready to unpack another truly viral topic with you all. This is, believe it or not, episode 21 of Viral Snap. Can you believe we've made it this far?
21 episodes. Wow. And speaking of growth, before we dive into today's absolutely mind-blowing medical breakthrough, just a quick reminder to hit that like button, share this episode with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep bringing you these amazing stories.
Indeed. Your support, it means the world. It allows us to keep digging into these fascinating, sometimes, dare I say, life-changing viral moments in science and beyond. So, help us out. Spread the word.
Oh, Ethan, you are not going to believe this one. Or maybe you will, since you're all about the science, but seriously, this is huge. So get this. There's been an absolutely incredible breakthrough in the world of type 1 diabetes treatment. We're talking about a patient, a real person, who received a gene-edited cell transplant and is now producing their own insulin. How amazing is that? But here's the absolute kicker, the part that's just, blowing everyone's minds. They don't need any anti-rejection drugs. None. Can you imagine? For so long, that's been such a massive hurdle for these kinds of treatments with all the side effects and everything. This is truly just monumental.
Right? It's like they found the cheat code to the immune system's security settings. It's pretty fascinating, actually, when you dive into the nitty-gritty of how they pulled this off. So imagine your body's immune system as like a really, really vigilant bouncer at a club, right? It's looking for VIPs, which are your own cells, and keeping out the undesirables, which are foreign invaders. Traditional transplants, they come in looking totally foreign, so the bouncer immediately says, nope, you're not on the list, and kicks them out, unless you bribe him with immunosuppressants, which have their own hefty price tag, as you said. But Sana Biotechnology, they used this incredible genetic editing tool called CRISPR. Think of it as, a tiny molecular level disguise kit. They basically took these pancreatic islet cells from a donor, the insulin factories, if you will, and gave them a makeover. First, they snipped out the genes for HLA-1 and HLA-2 antigens. Now, those are like the big flashing, I am a foreign cell signs on the surface of most cells. So, poof, those are gone. But then, to be extra sneaky, they boosted the production of another protein called CD47. This is the ultimate don't eat me signal. It's like whispering to the bouncer, hey, I'm cool, really, just move along. So, these gene-edited cells become hypoimmune, meaning they're super stealthy. The immune system, the bouncer, just kind of lets them slide right in, allowing them to do their job, which is, of course, producing insulin. It's a rather elegant solution, wouldn't you say?
Wow, Ethan, that disguise kit analogy really, really made it click for me. So if I'm understanding this right, the real game changer here isn't just producing insulin, which, traditional isolate transplants can do. It's the no immunosuppression part, right? That's the big, big deal?
Exactly, Zoe. You've hit the nail on the head. That's the brass ring, the holy grail, if you will. For decades, traditional isolate cell transplantation, while promising, always came with this massive, unavoidable catch-22. You get new insulin-producing cells, which is amazing, but then your body's immune system says, whoa, who's this new guy, and tries to destroy them. So you have to take these powerful immunosuppressant drugs every single day for the rest of your life. And those meds, well, they're no picnic. We're talking about significantly increased risks of serious infections, kidney damage, even cancer down the line. It's a heavy trade-off.
Yeah, that's what makes it so hard for so many people with type 1, right? They're already managing a chronic condition, and then you add the constant worry about these really serious side effects from the anti-rejection drugs. Plus the sheer inconvenience of it all. It's just like another layer of intense medical management.
Precisely. And let's not forget the other hurdle for traditional transplants, the limited supply of donor organs. Pancreases from deceased donors are, quite rare. You often need cells from multiple donors for one patient, and it's just not a scalable solution for the millions globally living with type 1 diabetes. It's a logistical nightmare if you think about it.
Right. So this sauna biotechnology approach, by genetically engineering the cells to sneak past the immune system, it basically removes that biggest barrier to widespread adoption and really truly makes it a functional cure that could potentially one day be accessible to so many more people. It's truly transformative.
Indeed, it transforms isolate transplantation from a treatment only viable for the highest risk patients, given the trade-offs, to something with far broader potential. If you don't need the chronic immunosuppression, the risk-benefit equation shifts dramatically, paving the way for, a real game changer. It's quite literally what the field has been trying to achieve for a very, very long time.
Okay, so this is amazing, truly incredible news. But, Ethan, it's just one patient, right? So what's next? What does this actually mean for the broader community of people living with type 1 diabetes right now?
That's a super important point, Zoe. You're right. This is very early stage data. It's a proof of concept, a groundbreaking one, but it's from a single patient who received the low dose, and they're still, taking insulin to manage their blood sugar. So we're not quite at the cure for everyone tomorrow stage just yet. Think of it as seeing the very first successful flight of a paper airplane. You know it can fly, but you're not booking flights on it to the moon next week. It's a massive step, but the journey continues.
That's a great analogy. So what's the bigger picture for Sana then? If they've proven the concept, what's their long-term goal for scaling this up? Because obviously getting cells from deceased donors is, still a limited resource.
Absolutely. And that's where Sana's longer-term vision really kicks in. And honestly, it's pretty brilliant. They're working on something called the SC451 program. This involves using stem cells, which, unlike donor organs, can be grown and differentiated into insulin-producing islet cells in vast, practically unlimited quantities. The idea is to apply the same hypoimmune technology, the don't eat me signal, to these stem cell-derived isolates. That way, they could create a truly scalable, off-the-shelf therapy that wouldn't require immunosuppression. Imagine a universal supply of these engineered beta cells. That's the ultimate goal, a treatment that could be widely available.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So they're taking this incredible immune-evading tech and applying it to a source that can actually produce enough cells for millions of people. And for the current patient, what's the plan for monitoring? Are they just watching to see how long these cells keep doing their thing?
Exactly. The patient will be monitored for 15 years, I believe, as per regulations. It's all about observing the long-term efficacy and safety. Does the insulin production persist? Does the immune evasion hold up over time? These are crucial questions. And Sana expects to, share additional data at future medical meetings as they continue the follow-up. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but the starting gun has definitely fired on something potentially monumental.
Wow, Ethan, what a fascinating episode this has been, truly. I mean, the idea of, a type 1 diabetes treatment without lifelong immunosuppression, it just feels like such a huge leap forward, doesn't it?
It really does, Zoe. It's one of those breakthroughs that could fundamentally change lives. It's not just a step, it's a monumental stride towards a functional cure, really. And it's certainly something worth keeping an eye on.
Absolutely. And for all of you out there listening to this episode of Viral Snap, we really want to hear what you think about this. I mean, this is big news in the medical world. So please leave us a comment. What do you think about Sana Biotechnology's breakthrough? Are you hopeful?
Yeah, seriously, let us know your thoughts, your wildest dreams for future medical advancement, or, just say hi. Your feedback really helps us shape future episodes, and, we just love hearing from you.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 21 of Viral Snap.
Catch you next time.